Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The most funny in the morning. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Just another day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. We thank Him for life this morning. We are just excited to see another day. Pastor Haynes, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary Baptist Church, Dallas, Texas. Know you got a good word this morning.
Hey, thank you so much, Rickey Smiley. I'm so excited to let all of us know Jesus died on the cross, so we don't have to. Jesus died on the cross, so you don't have to nail yourself to a cross of guilt and shame. Listen, all of us have made some mistakes and done some stuff we wish we had not done. Some stuff has been done to us that breaks our hearts and causes us to live in a haunted house of a guilty conscience. Some of us find ourselves with clouds of shame hanging over us, and as a consequence, we make ourselves pay for the mistakes of our past, and we are hard on ourselves. But Ricky, the good news is you don't have to die on that cross. Jesus already died on that cross for you. That's why I love that line in the song by Kirk Franklin, our song for the day, where Kirk throws down like this, and he says, the price that you paid gives us life brand new. It means that Jesus already paid that price. Jesus died on that cross, so you don't have to kill yourself. Jesus died on that cross, and Kirk puts it like this, so God gives us life brand new. Do you not know that God has given you another chance? Every day when you wake up, it means that God believes in you and God has given you another chance. Do you not know that you are not your worst mistake because God loves you into living your best life? All of us have messed up, but God converts our mess up into a bless up so you can live your blessed life, your best life. But then the good news is you can now live in the joy and power of knowing that God in grace has looked beyond your faults and has seen all of your needs. The price that you paid gives us life brand new. That's what Jesus has done. And so now we can sing Hosanna forever. We worship you. So let's go ahead, have us some church right now, because we are not our worst mistake. We can live our best life.
Oh, man, I love this song right here, Pastor Haynes. Man, thank you so much for that word.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, it's 13 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Friday morning news. A letter of apology, allegedly from the Mexican drug cartel, has been sent for the kidnapping of 4 Americans and the murder of 2 of them. The letter blames the crime on solo operators who acted under their own decision-making and lack of discipline. Get this, Ricky, the cartel bound the 5 men responsible and left them in a vehicle for the Mexican police to find.
Wow, I saw that. That's crazy.
Yeah. In other news, newly updated U.S. Food and Drug Administration regulations will require mammography facilities to notify patients about the density of their breast. Women with dense breasts are at higher risk for breast cancer, and dense tissue can make cancer harder to detect in mammograms. Still, few women recognize dense breasts as a significant factor for cancer. Lastly, don't forget to move your clock forward an hour this Sunday. Yes, daylight savings time begins. Health experts say this twice-a-year time switch is very bad for our natural sleep patterns, and we should just stop tampering with time. Congress
all right, y'all going to go to church and end up in Sunday school.
Pretty much. That's what happens.
You don't want to do that because once you go, you stuck. They come in there talking about, we so happy to have you. And then you got that, and then you got 11 o'clock service, so make sure you turn it back, because I swear I do it all the time. I end up in Sunday school, and I don't be meaning to go.
Well, we're springing forward, so you're going to lose an hour of sleep
don't want
this
to
weekend.
Be. Oh, is that okay?
Yeah, you're going to lose an hour. Yeah, so you need to get up early. You need to get there earlier. Yeah, boy, that one's in the fall.
Miss Williams Sunday school class, boy, you be in there all day, boy. Yeah.
No, the whole New Testament by the time you finished. All right. Well, Congress keeps promising to do just that, adjust this whole daylight savings time, but they have made no progress so far. We'll continue to keep you updated on this story and other headlines at RickySmileyMorningShow.com. Gary, what tea are you pouring this morning?
All right, Maria, I am so excited, Ricky, y'all, because the Duchess of Sussex, honey, she is back, baby. Miss Meghan Markle is back, y'all. Now that her kids, Archie and little Lilibet, got their royal titles back. Now they're saying the Duchess of Sussex, honey, she sported a sleek, oh, Ricky, it just gave me chills. She sported a sleek all-black look, y'all, as she was photographed leaving an International Women's Day event in West Hollywood. Now, they're saying, y'all, that the rare public outing followed news that her children, Lilibet and Archie, are now using their royal titles, y'all. Now, they're saying that she was wearing a black rib top tucked into ankle-length trousers, was all smiles as she stepped out, honey. Yes, she stepped out on a sunny day, adding luxe black and white accessories to her monochromatic look. Now, she carried a beautiful white Chanel 19 handbag with black stitching, solid color version of the style retailing. It was only $6,400 for her purse. They're saying that the Duchess, who rocked a dark manicure and a tight bun, added white Valentino.
And you call her what, Gary?
The Duchess of Sussex, honey. Yes, this makes no error. And baby, this girl was wearing some, she had on some $770 sunglasses, and she was wearing some mules. Her mules were $364, and she had a black cashmere coat that she was wearing for $5,990, honey. This is how this girl's supposed to be. Sit up there and watch that and took a calculator and added all that up. You ain't got nothing else to do. But Ricky, I'm so glad they treated Meghan so bad. So this girl, I'm glad she's back, honey, and she's looking beautiful, honey. She's looking amazing. She's looking like she's supposed to look. She is the Duchess of Sussex. So there you go, honey. Go, Miss Meghan, baby.
You saying that?
Yeah, baby, I love it. I love all that grandness. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is blood orange. On the high end, you say blood orange, and on the low end, you say beautiful dark red. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Monique wants a public apology from Oprah. Is this old news? Wait till I tell you what's happening up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is about that time for the hot spot, brought to you by.
There are so many reasons to get hooked on Church's 8-piece shrimp meal. It's dippable, crunchable, downright irresistible, and it starts at $5.99. The only catch is only here for a limited time. Church's Texas Chicken. Welcome to the great state of flavor.
We going, Gary.
Okay.
Let's go when we get off.
Oh yeah,
Gary, let's go when we get off.
All right, because I love, honey, those shrimp.
What up, Brad?
They crunchable. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat. And this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Well, y'all, during the interview with The Hollywood Reporter this week, Monique revealed that she would like a public apology from Oprah Winfrey. According to Monique's recollection of what happened a month after she won her Oscar in 2010 for her supporting role in Precious, Winfrey asked if she could host the actress's brother on the Oprah Winfrey Show. She said Oprah called her beforehand to let her know that her brother had called Oprah, and he wanted to come on the show to let her know how her parents can watch out for predators. Monique continued. She then said, "Do you want to come on the show? Because he wants to apologize to you." I said, "Oprah, I don't want no part of that." After the show aired, she said that she was not able to get a hold of Oprah. Now, prior to the show taping, they had a lengthy conversation about why she and her mother were no longer speaking to each other. Now, Monique revealed that she didn't see Oprah again until 2014 at Alfre Woodard's Oscar party when she got a chance to talk to Oprah. Now, she explained, "Now, Oprah was sitting on my right, and I turned to her and said, 'Now I need to talk to you.'" You could have heard a pin drop, she said. She said, "Since you didn't want to return my calls for whatever reason, I'm going to say this right here." Monique said that Oprah claimed that she had only invited her brother, who sexually abused her, onto the show, but he appeared that day with the rest of the family, and at the time she said, "If I've done anything to offend you, I apologize." Now, she said that sort of half apology obviously didn't cut it, so Monique still wants an apology from Oprah and wants to open up the situation publicly. If she said sorry...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just be want to get closure.
Yeah, but if she said Oprah already said sorry, she said, "If I've done anything to offend you, I apologize."
But she said if. That's the magic word. If.
That's gaslighting. When you don't acknowledge exactly what you did.
Yeah.
To me.
You see what I'm saying? You see what we're saying, Brett?
Yeah, but if I say I'm sorry, you better take it or leave it. You can kiss my... yeah. If I say I'm sorry, you can take it.
But that ain't what she said, though. She said, if.
If I offended you, I apologize.
Yeah, I mean, well, obviously you did.
What should she say, Ricky?
Well, just
I
say
offended you, I apologize?
No, just say, I apologize.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it ain't, Brett.
If I offend you, Ricky, and I want to say I'm sorry, I'm going to say, yo, Ricky, if I offended you, I'm sorry.
I think that she wanted her to acknowledge
like this.
I'm
sick of talking about this. It's been going on for too long. It keep coming up every year.
Am I offending you?
She wants something from Tyler Perry, or she wants something from Oprah. Like, it's over. She's doing great in her career now. She's moved on. Everybody has moved on. It's what?
It's making your nerves bad.
Yes.
Life is too short. I'm with Brad on this one.
Yeah, like you keep bringing it. Just let it go. We all know what happened. Like everybody.
I agree with you, Brad. I wouldn't be bringing it up. I wouldn't keep bringing it up. I just wouldn't say nothing else about it. I agree with you on that. Let it go.
Clearly, Oprah ain't gonna say I'm sorry no more.
Yeah, keep it moving.
Keep it moving. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that note. But coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC. You know, the time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
I know.
Now you know.
Hey, no.
And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
What it is, ladies and gents. Rock Teasy for Sheezy in the building. It's time for another HBC. You know, we gon' always put a spotlight on our heroes and sheroes that attended or currently attend our historically black colleges and universities. Can we please head to Holly Springs, Mississippi, home of Russ College, established in 1866, home of the blue and white Bearcats. Shout out to one of y'all's former students. Oh, Miss Anita Ward. She's a singer, a musician from Memphis, Tennessee. Obtained a degree in psychology at Russ College. Before her singing career launched, she was a school teacher while recording her debut album. Check this out. Her record label presented her with a song that was originally written for Stacey Lattisaw, but Anita Ward did not like the song and she did not want to record it. After lots of pressure from her label, she finally recorded the song. She will always be recognized, remembered, and best known for her million-selling hit single, Ring My Bell. You can ring my bell. You already know what time it is, man. This song was #1 on the United States Hot 100, R&B, Dance, and United Kingdom charts. Miss Anita Ward, another proud HBCU alum of Russ College. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on our social media platforms at HBCU. You know.
Good morning, Ricky. Turn-ons or turn-offs. You know, it's amazing how different our opinions can be on this stuff. Thousands of people took an online poll that asked if random things are turn-ons or turn-offs. Now, I want to go straight to a few of these things that make me think of you, Ricky. So they said when someone is really funny, 98% of people say that is a turn-on. They love people with personality and that can tell jokes. So you must have a whole lot of pickings.
Yeah, got dry humor.
Right.
Dry humor is always funny or, sarcastic or whatever. Yeah, but a woman that's funny is definitely a turn on. Not over the top, but in trying to be funny all the time, just naturally funny. It's a difference between naturally funny and somebody that's trying to be funny. You know, that's annoying. But the one that just got a little natural Barack Obama gift of gab. You know how President Obama just naturally funny? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like that.
Yeah, she kind of mellow with it.
That'll be in the middle of the mall and break out and start breakdancing or something. I'm talking about.
Yeah. All right. How about this? Loud talking. 94% say it is a turn off. And I know you talked about some experiences that you had. Talking real loud.
Always. You can't walk past that. You can hear that Popeye's chicken all the way down the hall in that airport.
What about loud?
Am I lying, Brett?
Yeah.
No, you ain't lying.
All the way down the hall. You at the end, and y'all know what Popeye, all the way down between Popeye and Five Guys. They be having like, who's the loudest contest.
On that B concourse.
Okay.
Yes, sir, concourse B.
Yeah.
Bro, look at here. Yeah.
You said who's the loudest contest?
Yeah, who's the loudest contest between the folks that work at Five Guys and Popeyes? But just having a loud person is just like, hey.
What about somebody who laughs too loud? I was in the store the other day, and this girl was laughing so loud.
Yeah.
It was disturbing. It's like, and I know sometimes things can be funny, but for some reason, a woman that laughs really unnecessarily loud, that's a real turnoff.
Mm-hmm. This one is interesting. Gary,
like
what do you think about this? Oh, yeah, she does.
Don't talk about Vita.
Well, she got a lot to laugh about. I was just saying that Vita has a whole lot to laugh about. She's just, she got that inner funny thing going on. But there's another one here, Ricky, and I want to get Gary's opinion on this. It's about designer brands. 78% of men said they don't really care what a woman wears and prefers casual wear. And 63% of women say they don't care about what a man wears as long as he looks nice. Do y'all care about designer brands?
I do.
I do too.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry. And men that say that they don't care about a woman wearing designer brand, he lying. He go cheat with that woman.
No, a lot of guys don't care about that, Gary.
Yeah, well, a lot of guys do too, though. But what I hate with men to tell a woman, baby, I just love you the way you are, but you go cheat around the damn corner with the girl that look like, honey, she should look. So stop lying.
I saw a woman, and I had to stop her and compliment her. She didn't have on no wig, and her hair was laid down and had it cut. And she had on some regular jeans and some boots from Dillard's. And she had on a nice cream turtleneck and nothing on her nails. And when I tell you that's and hardly no makeup and some lip gloss. And I swear that popped up in my head for the rest of the day. I'm like, damn, where did they find that?
And look like I'm seeing her in my head. Now, that's a good, clean look.
Nice.
I like that look. I like that look.
Yeah, I immediately saw the look in my head when he described that. Hips and everything.
Well, I'll show you a picture of her. I took a picture of her. I asked her, could I take a picture? I ain't never asked her. Never in my life asked a woman, can I take? I said, ma'am, can I take a picture with you? I said, please. I said, I'm a fan. I ain't get a number or nothing. I just kept it moving, but I just wanted you to know, whatever that is, that's what men like. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm talking about, boy, I almost kind of run my fingers through your hair.
No.
Yeah.
But I don't think nothing wrong with designer clothes, though. People make a big stink about, yeah, everything you wear is designer. If you go to some of the lowest end stores, that's their design. And if you go to the high end store,
have a little Gucci. She had a little Gucci purse, but everything else she said that she had got from Dillard's. And she looked so nice. It was clean. And then when she was talking to you, you could smell that little perfume she had on. I think she had on some, I don't know what she had on, but that's what you're looking for.
That's what I'm looking for.
You round in the house.
Yeah, I seen Ice-T and Coco, man. I love Ice-T. I've been looking at Ice-T since 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of Ice-T. I seen him in the airport with his girl. He's like, Mike, we need to do a movie together. I said, all right. But in my mind, I said, man, they only give you 2 lines on Law and Order. That's f***ed up how they do Ice-T. They didn't cut his ponytail and his lines. I seen him on there the other night. He came on there. Homicide called this morning, said 3 kids missing. He leaned over a dead body the other night and said, yep, that's him. Boom, 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 boom. I said, oh, man, his ass is out of there.
Yo, he's stupid.
Brett.
Oh, my God.
Brett.
He sounds just like him, too.
Brett, let's go see Mike Elps. Let's go see Mike Elps.
Let's go. I'm going. Let's go.
So they cut his ponytail and his line.
Oh, let's go.
He said, man, he's out of there.
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna gonna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Not only is Monique asking Oprah for a public apology, and she's talking about it, but she's also letting the world know, Ricky, y'all, that she has grew out of an open marriage, honey. Now, for years, they're saying comedian Monique has been very vocal about her decision to maintain an open marriage with her husband, manager, Mr. Sidney Hicks. Now, Monique says that they've grown out of that. Now, according to the Hollywood Reporter, they're saying Hicks and Monique met back in the 10th grade y'all, at Randallstown High School in suburban Baltimore. She said, quote, our energies and spirits just connected. She said, first they became best friends, then roommates. Then one day, Hicks leaned toward Monique while sharing a bathroom mirror, and they said he gave her a big kiss on the lips. That's been over 16 years ago, and they're saying that they're now not been apart since that day, y'all, she said. Now, eventually, Monique asked him, y'all, to be her full-time manager. And they're saying he's the best manager that she said she's ever had, honey. She said that. And she said she's had the big boys, and he's better than the big boys. And on that subject of their open marriage, which they discussed at length, y'all, on their podcast, Monique and Sidney's open relationship, they say that it was Monique's idea originally, but both have calmed down with their extramarital activities. She said, quote, life began to happen, she said, I began to see a strength I had never seen before. He loved me at my worst. I didn't want to sacrifice that just for a late, so I grew out of that, unquote. Isn't that beautiful?
It is.
Yeah, you're growing.
Yeah, Ricky, would y'all like an open marriage? I mean, would y'all want to have an open marriage, with y'all spouse or mate or whatever? Do y'all think that's good? Because, if you get tired and bored of it, even though a lot of y'all may go out and cheat, but instead of cheating, just have an open marriage and you ain't got to cheat.
No, them days doing all that crazy stuff, man, it's too risky because you go get a chick and then she catch feelings and get mad and then start posting stuff.
That part.
And mess up your doggone income, and now you in the news or whatever. She in court with a picture of your handprint on her butt when she told you to slap it. And Ain't got time.
Okay, what you think?
Excuse me?
What you think about open marriage?
It's wonderful if that works for you.
Yeah. All right, moving on.
That's all I got.
In other celebrity news, y'all, it's been reported, honey, that Cher, honey, Cher is dating AE, Miss Alexander. What's her name? What's his ex-wife name? The girlfriend name? What's her name?
Amber Rose.
Amber Rose, honey, ex-boyfriend. Well, now they're saying, y'all, that Cher is blowing money fast on Alexander. They're saying, y'all, friends are worried, y'all, that Cher, honey, is blowing her cash on her new boyfriend. Now, according to sources, they're saying close to Cher, 76 years old, they're saying she's shelling out big bucks supporting her romance and his lavish lifestyle. Now, inside said,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They said the inside said Cher's inner circle, baby, has grown concerned that she's throwing her money away. Now, they're saying sources revealed that the singer has been she's been very careful, y'all, because Cher is only estimated at $360 million. They said that's what she got in the bank. And they're saying her 37-year-old musical executive boyfriend, they said he may have $1 million. But they're saying that Cher's letting her boyfriend pull all the strings, honey. They're saying it's all about what AE and what he wants. She's been sucked into his lifestyle of parties, late nights, and drinking, and they're saying she's neglecting her friends, meanwhile maintaining, honey, because they're saying that they're horrified of his behavior. Now, they're saying that Cher, who once sported a T-shirt saying, honey, eat the rich, honey, is getting bad, they're saying, honey. And they're saying Edwards Fashion himself, honey, he's a music industry bigwig, and he's the vice president, y'all, of artists and repertoire at Def Jam Recording. With a report, he only has $500,000. That's what he make, honey, on his yearly salary. But a lot of people saying that it is a sad thing, and Cher she losing her mind. Can a man make a woman lose her mind like that? I mean, because he's a younger man. You think, Ricky?
Got to hit it right.
Hey, Rick, do you think we need to
put in that? Huh?
You think we need to find a way to honor these brothers that's finding these rich white women and
you damn right.
sucking them dry? You think it's a way that we should maybe? I'm
put that money back into the system. They're in there laying work. Boy, they giving us dreams and hope.
The dude that's dating Bill Gates' daughter. There's a few of them out there. Travis Scott.
Yes,
we need to honor these brothers.
There's a lot of people going. There's a lot of people going to college because of this.
Jesus, Lord. Well, we need to keep Cher lifted in prayer and bless her soul post Sunday.
NAACP gonna get donations, everything. Boy, if I find me one, boy, I swear the SCLC, the NAACP, I'm gonna send Farrakhan a check. I'm
United
gonna back
Negro
it to
College
the community.
Fund, all of that.
Voters' rights, everything. Scholarship for underprivileged kids. I'm gonna put in that work, boy. You got to go in there and lay pipe.
Oh, Lord, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is blood orange. On the high end, you say blood orange, and on the low, you say beautiful dark red. That's your color today.
Do some plumbing work. You do some plumbing
you got to go in there and put in that work, boy. Get them right them checks, baby. Make that
All
thing
right,
go.
we get it, guys. We got it. Okay, we got it. All right. Thank you for that sound effect. Let's move on.
Gary! Gary!
Don't respond to him, Gary. Don't respond to him.
Gary! Gary!
Go to commercial!
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. I got your wake-up calls. Get at your boy, 866-9-RICKEY. Let's go!
Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Get it together. He woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes. Go and be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Wanna know where you calling from? So come on, tell us and just wake up.
I want to wake up my grandma Gigi, my mom Brianna, and my brother and sister Kendrick and Kaden. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, this is Joshonda from Indianapolis. I want to wake up my daughter, Alyssa. I want to wake up my son, Ace, and I also want to say happy birthday to you. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
To all the female truck drivers, wake up. We got an industry to take over. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Hi, this is Shani from Rock Hill, South Carolina. You ought to be glad what the Lord done for you. Happy Friday. I want to say good morning to my husband, Claude, my girl, Datril, and Wanda. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
And Charlotte, wake up. And Riley, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come on, Baltimore, wake up. And Nashville, wake up. Indianapolis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Rickey.
All right, Maria, what you got coming up next?
Mind, Body, Business with Maria Moore on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, 29 minutes after the hour, y'all. Time for Mind, Body, and Business. Maria, what up?
What up, Rickey Smiley? Oh, so today I want to talk about natural weight loss. Again, this has been a topic of discussion inside Mind, Body, and Business. And I want to talk about it today because sometimes, especially women, they feel like their only option is weight loss surgery, or they really tried everything else. So I want to go over a couple of strategies that you should look into if you're trying to lose weight naturally. I lost 30 pounds naturally after my third pregnancy, and the way I did it was by using process-based goals. Now, those are goals focused on the steps that need to be completed to reach the outcome. So oftentimes people say, okay, well, I want to lose 5 pounds, but what does it take to lose 5 pounds? So, for example, walk for 20 minutes after dinner. What do you do after dinner, Gary?
Sit down and watch TV.
Yep.
Sit down and watch TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, now food is sitting down on your fat cells and collecting.
Yeah, it's
sad. Yeah, so it's really important to kind of get active, especially after your last meal of the day, if it's not too dark outside, or if you put some music on and dance. Put on some Diana Ross and dance a little bit after dinner.
Yeah, that sounds cute.
Yeah, that is cute.
He can't vogue. He can't do the death drop.
Yeah, can't do the death. You can still kick that leg up, though.
The legs don't go back no more like they used to.
They don't go back. I know, so I'm working on it, though. I'm going to get some stretchers.
Yeah, I'm sure you can still hit them four corners, though. Do that little hip roll. Also, another process-based goal would be drinking water with every meal or logging your meals. Have you ever tried to write down everything you eat in a day, Special K?
I have not.
Would you be proud if you looked at everything that you ate in a day?
I would be.
You would be?
Yeah.
Give me an example of what you'd eat in a day.
I mean, I've been trying to eat like more salads and protein, like grilled chicken and stuff like that. Cutting out sweets. I've been working on it.
You put nuts in your salad?
I don't like nuts on my salad. I really don't. For some reason, nuts don't seem to add to it. I do like nuts though. Like I eat like peanuts. I eat cashews. I eat almonds. You know,
nuts are good
for you.
Nuts are good for you.
Kind of toss them in your mouth.
Yeah, salad. Shake them up in your hand and throw them in your mouth.
A lot of nutrients in nuts. They're really good for you.
Yeah.
And also, another thing is, especially for the ladies, you want to rule out any underlying medical conditions because you probably are doing everything right and something is going on. You could have insulin resistance, hormonal changes, mental health conditions, which are really big right now, are affecting people's ability to lose weight and gain weight. And also, Ricky, fibroids. You know, I know a lot of women, they lose weight all over their entire body, and then they have, you know, a bulging midsection, and they're wondering, like, well, what happened? You know, and many women, I think they said about 70% of black women have had fibroids in their life, and some can be up to the size of a watermelon.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, yeah. So if you're a woman out there and maybe you're seeing results everywhere, but you have some tightness in your stomach, or maybe your stomach isn't going down and it's not a digestive issue or any other underlying medical condition, definitely talk to your doctor to rule out fibroids. But that's what I have for you inside Mind, Body, and Business. Thank you, Ricky.
Hey, Maria, let everybody know how they can find your videos and everything.
Yeah, check me out on Instagram at Maria Moore, MariaMore. Also, MariaMoore.com, 1 O in the Moore.
And she is married, so don't go on there. She fine, but don't do it. Don't do it. Her husband, he'll stalk you. He'll be sitting out in front of your house. Don't do it.
He's from Baltimore, too, so put that out there. He's from Baltimore. Let's leave it there.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. We got Chicken and Waffle Mix coming up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Black Tony, what's up?
Hey, Rick, I just want to apologize for not being there. First of all, let me say that.
You're not coming? You're not going to make it?
It's on there. Look to your left and look to your right. Do you see me?
Hold on.
So I guess I ain't there.
Okay.
Damn, why you slow as hell so ugly? Look,
I got to be slow.
No, I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm lashing out because my feelings hurt.
Why?
Can I just talk to Maria? Because you just too mean. I just want to talk to Maria.
What's going on?
So, Maria, I don't know if you heard yesterday, but I said my real daddy would come to pick me up.
Mm-hmm.
And I sat out there, and he sent me a text and said, son, can you please cash out me $60 so I can get on the bus and bring some food when I come pick you up? And I sent him $60.
Yeah.
And Maria, I sat out there.
Mm-hmm.
He never show up.
How long you sat out there?
I sat out there till about 7 o'clock last night. Then he called my phone. Then I called his phone back, and it just went straight to voicemail.
Well, maybe he got tied up, Tony. Maybe he missed a bus.
He been tied up his whole life. He been in prison.
No, but he been locked up. He been locked up for 29 years, and he ain't come. Then I sent him $60, and he ain't even show up. And I called him, and the phone talking about the person you call his phone is not in service.
Hey, John, that ain't funny.
It's okay.
John, don't do that.
Yes.
I was waiting on him. I had my backpack. I had my lunch.
What you had in your backpack?
We were photo with the Six Flags. I had a bologna sandwich and some Cheetos.
You didn't have no Lunchable with the little ham cuts and the cheese and the cookies.
Yeah, I had one of them too with the ham and cheddar with the Oreo in there.
You had a Capri Sun in there?
No, I had a juicy juice. But look, I need some time to emotional recover. I need some emotional recovery time.
You do. I agree.
I called Human Research. They said that I could get 3 days emotional recovery time from a traumatic situation. So I'll see y'all on Thursday.
Stop acting like a hood rat and bring your black ass home. You been gone for 3 damn days, 4 days, like you don't care nothing about nobody. Like you don't use exist no more. So get your black home, because I had cooked neck bone, I had cooked ham hock and pinto bean and buttermilk cornbread yesterday, waiting on you to bring your ass home. You out running around with your hood rat buddies.
Get your to this house right now. And I'm not lying. You can't ask me to do a thing for your ass no more. Your lying ass, because I'm going to put the police on you.
Hold it! Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 5 minutes after the hour. Gary has the tea and the color of the day. Gary.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Reality TV star Drew Sidora, y'all, she is making her divorce expectations perfectly clear. Now, according to the court documents obtained by Radar Online, they're saying that the Real Housewives of Atlanta cast member wants her soon-to-be ex to cover his own extramarital expenses, y'all. She said, honey, as they reported, Drew, 37, she shook her fans and friends like y'all when rushing y'all to the courthouse to file divorce from her husband, Ralph Pittman, y'all, a literal hour before he did. Now, they're saying that the actress alleged that her partner is a serial cheater, accusing the entrepreneur of stepping out several times during their almost 9 years of marriage, y'all. Now, they're saying it seems that Drew Sidora highlighted her expectations that Ralph Pittman pay all the debt he racked up allegedly over his multiple mistresses by himself. Now, reportedly, the legal documents read, Drew wants Ralph to be solely responsible for any debt that he has incurred entertaining his multiple paramours, taking trips with or to visit his paramours, and gifts for his multiple women. Now, additionally, y'all, it's reported, y'all, that's right, baby. That's a good name for calling him a whore. So that's great. I love paramour, call them a paramour.
I've never heard that.
Really?
It's like a French word, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a name for side chick, basically, or
Really?
side thing.
Paramour.
Yeah, your paramours. That's right, honey.
Sounds kind of regal.
Yeah, exactly. Give them a good name, honey. So, but they're saying additionally, y'all, it was reported, y'all, that the entertainer claims that her husband took a large sum of money, y'all, from her business account the week of February the 13th through the 17th, which means February the 14th was Valentine's Day. So that means he probably allegedly got some money to give his women something for Valentine's Day. And they said that he should be responsible for returning the funds. Now, aligned with the initial report, they're saying that Mr. Dora is maintaining the stance about Pittman's infidelity causing major issues in their marriage. Now, the TV vet reportedly stated elsewhere in the divorce docs that she could no longer accept her husband's continued blatant disrespect and mental abuse. Isn't that touching? I mean, and it's sad to use his name, but R. Kelly wrote a song, when a woman's fed up, there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
And, evidently she finally got fed up with it, and, she said, he got to go.
Do you think his behavior had anything to do with them being on the reality show, or were there indications he was always like that?
I think it seemed like he was always like that, allegedly, because when they came on the show, that's what they were kind of talking about, them trying to resolve, his cheating. When he left her, like, for about a week or so, and he just said he went to the beach. So
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, so it's just sad.
All up in the ocean.
Yep. Okay.
Go ahead.
With all the fish. But anyway, moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, Cardi B, baby, she is shutting down reports, y'all, that she and Megan Thee Stallion, y'all, have been asked y'all to star in a Babs remake, which that's a good movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think, she said she don't even know where the rumor came from. But it seemed like it would have been a good thing, but they're saying she shut it down, and she said, they said it looks like Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, they won't be joining forces, y'all, for the rendition of the classic film Babs After All. They said in a recent tweet, Cardi B addressed a viral claim that she's been flooding, honey, our social media timeline for the past week or so, and it seems that she actually has no recollection, y'all, of a conversation about a remake. Ricky, y'all remember the movie Babs? Of course.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. I think Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion would make good people.
Only thing about remaking that, Pierre was in that movie.
He played Halle Berry's love interest. That would be a great remake, and it would probably be funny as hell too.
Yeah, but
and, and Cardi B is hilarious.
Oh yeah, she would kill that role.
She would kill it.
Yeah, but she said she don't know nothing about it right now, so she ain't, doing it. So, and in my final story, I need y'all to continue to pray, y'all, for NFL star Vince Young. Now, I don't know if y'all heard the shocking story, y'all, but it's being reported, y'all, that former NFL star Vince Young, he's gone broke, Ricky. Now, they're saying that the former NFL star is going viral after a post that went viral on social media from Afro Tech. Now, they're saying that the NFL ball he earned, Ricky, only $35 million in his career as a player, but they say he lost it all. They say he blew his money on some of the dumbest things you can imagine. Now, it's being reported, y'all, alleged that it confirmed that Mr. Vince's downfall was caused at least in part by him overspending at restaurants, Ricky. They said, and they're not talking about some fancy restaurant. They're saying he overspent his money, Ricky, at the Cheesecake Factory. They're saying, y'all, Vince loved the Cheesecake Factory so much that according to a new report, they said he allegedly spent $5,000 a week at the restaurant. And they said, and that was, honey, just an average. They said Vince reportedly even spent $15,000 in one setting at the restaurant, Ricky. They said now during his career in the NFL, they say he ended about 10 years ago. They say Vince Young earned $25 million on his first contract after leaving the Tennessee Titans, and they say he went on to sign with the Philadelphia Eagles, the Buffalo Bills, and Green Bay Packers, where he had earned an additional $10 million. So they say he made like $35 million during his career. They say, but unfortunately for him, those Cheesecake Factory bills kept adding up. Now,
damn.
They said the former quarterback reportedly bought all
that's
the
a lot of food because Cheesecake Factory give you some big-ass plates of noodles with the shrimp Alfredo. And what's the other restaurant we always go to in Dallas, Gary?
Grand Lux.
Yes, sir. That's the one in Dallas and Houston. Black people then took over the Grand Lux.
Well, Ricky, I think they took over the one in Atlanta, too. They closed it.
No! Gary!
Oh, I forgot. They just opened it, Ricky, and they didn't close the damn Grand Lux.
For real?
Yep.
Y'all know why they closed it.
Yes, they closed it.
Y'all know why they closed it.
Yeah, we know. I went there looking to go eat the other day, baby.
Because it's just certain spots you go to when you go to when you go to Houston, you have to go to House of Pies.
You know about House of Pies?
But Gary, don't play with me. You know me and my baby mama.
Honey.
Me and my daughter's mom. Me, my daughter, and my mom. We always ate at the House of Pies.
Oh, we went there after the club, honey. That was a must.
You going to the House of Pies?
Yes.
But now Turkey Leg Hut opened up, so now the Grand Lux is not as crowded. But people still do go to the Grand Lux. The one in Dallas is more quiet and laid back.
Yeah,
it be like families and stuff. But and Red Lobster, we do what day black people do Red Lobster special case?
Red Lobster be on Sundays after somebody graduate or somebody baby shower. Or somebody get out of prison. Your cousin get out of prison, they take them to Red Lobster.
And when do black people do the Waffle House, Kay?
Waffle House is every day.
All day, every day, after the
every
club.
day. When you get out the club and when you get off work at FedEx.
And what about the iron skillet?
Oh, the iron skillet, that's when you work downtown and you just want to get you some nice little breakfast. You got an early lunch you going over there.
That's the Kahlua Dance blood orange. On the hand you say blood orange, on the lunch you say beautiful dog red. That's your Kahlua for the day, honey. All right.
Did you see that post?
People are talking.
Here's what's trending on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all, it's Fill in the Blank Friday, and we're going to take some things back when we were growing up. Now, we want to hear the sassy things your parents used to say to put you in your damn place or whatever. And if you had a black mama like I have, boy, they ain't nothing to play with. You ain't scared of nobody on this earth. Your mama ain't nothing to play with. Now, when I was young, I was feeling myself, or begging for something. I used to hear, money don't grow on trees. My grandma used to say that all the time. If I read all of these, then it ain't gonna be none left because there's only so many. So I'm just gonna read about 5 of them. First of all, I'm not one of your little friends. How many of y'all mamas told y'all that?
Oh yeah, all the time. Heard it.
Do she get in your face when she said, or she just say that with pride? How do your mama? Yeah, because Brad, I know your mama don't play.
Ooh, I ain't one of your little friends. I don't know who you think you talking to.
That part.
Ooh.
Okay, so you would say something to get her to get her going, and then she had to say something like that. Okay, do I look like Boo Boo the Fool?
Ooh.
Now who mama said that on here?
Everybody's.
Yeah.
Your mom said that, Kay?
Oh yeah.
Your mom seemed to be real nice and easygoing and
yeah. Now when I'm grown, when she was younger, whooping me every week. Okay, she wasn't all that nice.
Right, a hard head make a soft what? A soft butt. So that means that's what my grandma used to always tell me or whatever. First of all, check your tone. Ooh, who mom said that?
That's a lot between like my wife still say that to my daughters. That's a mother and daughter thing a lot.
Yeah. Check your tone. You damn right. Yeah, you damn right. You ain't gonna speak like this. Like you can express yourself without doing all that. You ain't gonna do it up under my roof. The reason nobody said nothing when I said that is because our parents didn't have to tell us to watch our tongue. We were scared.
No,
You didn't dare even come out.
All
like
they had
that.
to do was look at you.
That's right.
Yeah. You know damn well you ain't finna sit up here and talk to your grandmama like that and raise your voice.
Because growing up in the 70s, a whooping was the first option. That was in my house, the whooping was the first option.
Yeah. And then
that
they
came
talk
before
to
the
you.
discussion. Yeah.
Yeah, then they talk to you. Now they talk to you and talk to you. Then when they get mad enough, they'll knock you down. But yeah. You know, I can't tell you how many ashtrays got thrown at me.
Who done got smacked in the mouth? Whoever got backhanded in the mouth?
Oh, yeah.
Smacked in the mouth for saying something.
Dead. Boy, my mama had a fast, and you don't even see it coming. Only thing you see is her hand coming back after she done popped your ass.
Okay.
Popped you in your damn mouth, and you holding your mouth like, and you better not say nothing. And then she'll tell you, you better not cry. I'll give you something to cry for. What?
Come on.
What kind of psychology is all of that?
Yep.
Yeah, and then this is my favorite. I think about Eddie Murphy. Do you got McDonald's money?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gary?
man, that was a bad one.
Yeah, you got McDonald's probably twice a year growing up.
Ricky, if we got it twice, we didn't.
I
Let me tell you
promise.
something. My mom and them, honey, we didn't go to all these little luxury places, McDonald's and stuff like that. And my daddy used to always tell my mom, we didn't go out to eat. He said, because that's what he went to work for, to put food in the house. And
Yeah,
we
and
did
then-
not, and we didn't do it.
And Gary, we didn't go to a steakhouse till we were about 10. We went to Bonanza.
Yeah,
And
well, we didn't go there.
The steak you got, it was the hamburger steak.
Okay.
You got a hamburger steak with some Heinz 57 on it and them big ass French fries. Them big steak fries.
Steak fries.
And that damn yeast roll, and you thought you was rich.
Well, we thought we finally got a chance to go to Luby's, honey, and we would go to Luby's when the bus started running. We didn't start, the city bus didn't start running in Port Arthur. I was like about 10, 12 years old. And we used to ride the bus to the mall. It was a nickel. And, honey, we'll go to Luby's.
Damn.
Yes.
That was before Christ.
That was in the 50s.
That was BC.
Because the bus was new then. That's why they only charged the nickel. And we would go to Luby's, honey.
You said a whole
That's
nickel.
when
Oh,
phone
my
calls was a
God.
quarter.
I ain't gonna lie now. When Marta first came out, it was 10 cents. It
Yeah.
was 10 cents. It was 15 cents when Marta first came
Yes,
out in
honey.
Atlanta.
My grandma,
Wow.
my grandma told, I'll never forget, my grandmama told my cousin Angie, you better go somewhere and sit down, breast big as mine.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
My grandmother would say, "You ain't dry behind the ears yet."
Yeah, yeah, boy,
What does that mean?
they get your ass together. Let's go to the phone. Good morning.
My grandparents used to say, don't let your mouth overload your ass. Man, if I get up, I ain't getting up for nothing. My mama used to say, I'm going to beat you till you rope like oak. When we used to ask, where are we going? And they would say, to hell if we don't pray.
Yep.
Right when you on that last chance, your mama about to beat you, she say a hard head make a soft behind.
My grandmother used to always say, you don't think fat meat's greasy, or you came to the right church to get baptized when she was about to go off.
Oh, my mama used to say, you better get out my face if you know what's good for you. My grandma used to always say, oh, baby, you better believe there's more than one way to skin a cat.
My mom would always say, what that got to do with the price of tea in China. And then the other one is when she wanted to solidify that she was done with you. As long as your ass point to the ground, don't talk to me no more.
My mom, I grew up in the 70s and 80s, and she used to always get mad and call us strumpet. You know, get in here, you little strumpet. So I'm like 40 years old one day, and I look it up, and I see what it means. I call my mom, and I'm like, Mom, you remember you used to call us strumpets when we was kids? She said, yes. I said, you know what a strumpet is? She said, nah. I said, a strumpet is a whore. She fell out laughing. She said, I didn't know what it was. My mom used to call us strumpets, so I call y'all strumpets. Had me on the floor laughing.
Man, that's real talk. My grandma used to call me a scoundrel, Gary.
What?
Go sit your long, man. I didn't even know my name. Sit your long king narrow ass down, you low down scoundrel.
But that's why we could deal with bullying when we was kids, because we had bullies in the house.
Right.
Yeah. Man, my grandma used to cuss you out so bad. That's why I'm not sensitive like that. When old people cuss me out to this day, man, I think it's the funniest thing. Brett, when I get cussed out, you know when I get cussed out by an old person, I just hug them. I be like, thank you. That just made, I said, you just messing. I be talking trash to OB. I said, you think you bad, don't you? I know I'm bad, you low down scoundrel. It just cracked me up, but now everybody's so sensitive. Oh. All right, y'all, if you couldn't get through, y'all hit us up at RickySmileyMorningShow.com, y'all. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is about that time for Battle of the Sexes, and we got Anita from Savannah, Georgia, and Gerald from Brazoria, Texas. Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Antia.
Good morning.
I'm sorry, Antia.
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Hey, happy to have y'all this morning. So we got Savannah versus Brazoria, Texas. I'm really excited. All right, y'all. So to save yourself some time, if you don't know the question, just say pass where you can go into the next question so you can try to win, okay? Y'all ready?
Ready.
All right, so we're going to start it off with Gerald. Brett, let's go.
I'm ready. Start that clock. What is a baby sprinkle?
I don't know, pass.
A second baby shower. Traditionally, who is supposed to pay for the wedding?
Who's supposed to what?
Pay for the wedding.
The bride's father.
That's right, the bride's parents. To work dough with the heel and hands is called what?
Bear crawl.
It's called kneading. A color that women use that is dull and flat.
A color?
A color that women use that is dull and flat.
Pale.
Matte. What wine is good for the heart?
Beans. It'll make you fart.
No, red.
No.
What wine? Water boils at what temperature?
120 degrees.
212 degrees. Flare, stiletto, and rounded are terms used for what?
Heels.
Nails. Sorry.
Oh, man. How many he got, though?
I think he got one. One.
I'll be damned. All right.
I said the same thing.
All right, Antia, you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right, start the clock. The movie, Friday After Next. What security company do Craig and Day work for?
Ooh, pass.
Oh, that's Top Flight. Come on now.
Oh, Top Flight Security. Oh, my gosh. Okay, go ahead.
If stump grinding is a part of your job, what kind of company do you work for?
Pass.
Tree Service. What? 87, 89, and 93 on a gas pump indicate the levels of what?
Gas levels.
Octane. All right, y'all. The 458, the 512, and the California are popular models of this high-end car brand.
Tesla?
No, Ferrari.
I'm going to win this.
Oh, hush.
Yeah.
Name of the half. Cloverleaf, Bronc, and freehand are terms related to what sport?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Cloverleaf, Bronc, and freehand are terms related to what sport? Rodeo.
Man, hold up.
Oh, no.
The man won Special K. What did he win?
All righty there. Congratulations. Sir, you're a winner today of the fabulous, fantastic, amazing prize pack from America's Store. With one right answer, you won the prize pack from the Dollar Tree. All right, you got those Care All denture adhesive compared to the performance of Fixodent. Extra strength, holding power with great fit. You got a 2-pack of original brand Hot Wheel tracks. You've also got a happy 90th birthday card. If you know somebody who's 90, you already got your card. You got a brown 10-ounce coffee cup. You've also got you got Armor brand potted meat made with chicken, but it has pork added.
You try to have me on the toilet all day.
All right now.
Right.
Sounds kind of personal, sir. You got a 12-pack of round shower curtain rings. How about that delicious Be Fruitful all-natural freeze-dried banana chips? Good eating. Classic chocolate and caramel Milk Duds, movie theater-size box. And also, for that fresh feeling, you got the Wake Me Up Kiwi Lemon Hibiscus Body Scrub. And also,
what kind of body scrub?
The Kiwi Lemon Hibiscus Body Scrub. We're not done, sir. We're not done. I know you're excited. You got Breckenridge Farms stuffed green olives, stuffed with minced pimentos. And finally, that anesthetic hemorrhoid cream with soothing aloe for maximum strength pain relief. All yours. Congratulations. It's all yours, courtesy of the Rickey Smiley Morning Show and the Dollar Tree. But wait a minute, ma'am, you're not walking away empty-handed. We got a bonus gift for you. A $20 gift card to the Brazilian Spa, where they say ladies under 40, it's a fact. Men like that fun muffin, smooth and waxed. So go ahead and enjoy.
Anyway. Had a hero cream.
So you don't want the hemorrhoid cream?
Nah, she can have that.
Give your prizes away.
All right, y'all, more Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Listen, 10 minutes after the hour, y'all, Girl Trek is an organization that literally is taking positive steps to alter the course of women's lives worldwide. This life-saving sisterhood campaigns to heal intergenerational trauma, fight systemic racism, and transform black lives. So they organize walking teams, mobilize community members, and lead a civil rights-inspired health movement. So welcome to the show, everybody, friends and co-founders of Girl Trek, T. Morgan Dixon and Vanessa Garrison. Good morning. Thank y'all for joining us. Happy to have y'all.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, and today's Girl Trek has over 1 million members, representing 7% of the total population of African American women. That is huge. Can you briefly take us back to how it all started?
Hi, Rickey. This is Vanessa. I'll get us started. Oh, go ahead, Morgan.
Hey.
Go ahead. We're talking over to it. Yeah, it started with Morgan and I. We were two friends who had a vision and a dream that black women could walk in the footsteps of women like Harriet Tubman, women like the Montgomery bus boycotts, and that we could walk to healing, walk to freedom, and bring our friends and families along. We've been organizing for almost 10 years in communities. Women around the country wear superhero blue Girl Trek shirts, and they organize their friends and families to walk with us. And we want everybody listening right now to lace up and join this movement. We are healing women.
Well, today is Harriet Tubman Day, and you have looked to her for inspiration for a number of campaigns, including the Harriet House Party. Now, what does her legacy mean to you both, and how does today's campaign honor her?
We are right now walking in the streets of Auburn, New York, and this was her home of freedom, Harriet Tubman. And so, she escaped from Maryland, and she walked her way to freedom north, all the way up to upstate New York, where she was the first black woman to actually have a house in upstate New York. So, Vanessa, tell them what we're doing there.
Yeah, absolutely. Today is Tubman Day. It's March 10th. Women around the country are honoring Harriet Tubman by hosting Harriet House Parties. We have over 7,000 house parties that will happen today across the country. That's almost 50,000 attendees. And Morgan and I will be at Harriet Tubman's church with Harriet Tubman's family to bless the movement today and to say thank you to all of those women who are organizing in her name.
Nice.
That is awesome. And, one of my first experiences moving to Atlanta was attending a Girl Trek 5K. And so I commend you all for it was just so cool. And it's great to see that you all are doing things nationwide. You encourage millions of listeners through your dynamic and inspirational podcast as well. Can you tell us more about Black History Boot Camp, the walking podcast?
Yes, Black History Boot Camp is me and Vanessa acting like this on the phone 30 minutes every day, and we talk about different stories in Black history. And we use those stories for Black history as blueprints. We already been there. This road we are in right now, this moment of absolute just terror in our hearts, our lives, and our communities. I mean, everything from police shootings to what's happening in Congress is scary, and we have been here before, and Black history gives us a blueprint to walk forward in faith. And so we walk forward every day. People dial in and they listen. We open up the lines. It's Crunk on the line. It's called Black History Boot Camp. It is a podcast. Millions have downloaded. We invite you to take a walk with us.
Yeah, we're definitely going to check that out.
You can check out all of the episodes at blackhistorybootcamp.com. Actually, you can download any episode.
Okay, we're definitely going to check that out. We're talking to Girl Trek founders T. Morgan Dixon and Vanessa Garrison about their mission to uplift black women, the families, and the community. And I was wondering how the fellas can support what you're doing. How can we support you?
Brother, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. As I just left my fella upstairs, I'm going to tell you something right now. The fellas can support by loving us supporting us, loving us as we love ourselves and giving us all of the space to love ourselves. And sisters, I'm going to tell you something. If you don't feel the love, go for a walk, y'all. Go for a walk. And then when you feel it, bring your brother with you. Brothers are welcome. We love you. We need you. We want you. And there's 1.3 million black sisters who's getting in the best shape of their life, so y'all be ready. Get ready. Y'all get out there on that basketball court, start stretching. Start stretching, y'all.
So who are some of the celebrities, past and present, who have supported Girl Trek? I mean, Oprah support?
Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama. All the aunties. And let me tell you something. Y'all, the radio, Black radio has supported us from the beginning. Y'all are the celebrities that amplify this. But there's been celebrities all over the world. Who else? Michael B. Jordan, go see Creed. Go see Creed.
Yes, Michael B. Jordan is a big supporter. Wanda Sykes is a big supporter. I mean, the great thing about Girl Trek is that it's word of mouth in communities that's getting out to even the famous women who start to walk with us. There are so many women who we don't even know who are lacing up, and that's okay. We don't even necessarily need to know. We just want the healing to reach people.
Vanessa. One time Vanessa was at Essence Festival, and she told Ayan Levan that she was like, "We love your books. We run an organization called Girl Check." She said, "Check your roles. I'm a girl checker." And we're like, "Okay."
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yeah. But you know who the biggest celebrities are? Pam Jenner in Denver, Colorado. Cynthia in Jackson, Mississippi. Christina in Carolina, in Columbus, Carolina. South Carolina. Those are the celebrities in our movement. Women who are the Fannie Lou Hamers, who nobody's going to be checking for them for another 10, 15 years, and then they're going to look back and say they changed everything. They changed everything. They walked, they talked, and they solved problems together on the ground that is going to extend the life expectancy of black women by 10 years in 10 years. That's our mission. We are on a mission to extend the life expectancy of black women by 10 years in 10 years.
Well, we are definitely proud to have y'all on, and so proud of you and excited about your organization. And I want to make sure that y'all come on every single year. How can people find out more about your organization?
Girltrek.org, everywhere on social media, #Girltrek, @Girltrek. And today, please join in as the celebration for Harriet Tubman. You can just take a walk in Harriet's name and join the movement.
All right, y'all giving up.
Vanessa in their car. Somebody's listening and they think you said track, like track and field. You said trek, Trek. Girl Trek, Trek, like we taking a long journey.
That's right, Girl Trek, GRLTREK. Y'all give it up for Vanessa Garrison and T. Morgan Dixon, the co-founders of Girl Trek. Thank y'all so much. We love you and congratulations, and keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. It's a blessing to be on. Thank you for having us.
News headlines,
entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show got your front page right here. The time right now is 28 after the hour. Maria, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, RSMS family. Here's your Friday morning news. So a letter of apology allegedly from the Mexican drug cartel has been sent for the kidnapping of 4 Americans and the murder of 2 of them. Meanwhile, Ricky, the Mexican government is being called out by its own citizens. CNN reports that more than 100,000 Mexicans and migrants have disappeared with no explanation of their fate for families. One social media user wrote, "In Mexico, the lives of foreigners are more important than the Mexicans themselves." In other news, Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley on Wednesday called for changing the retirement age and limiting Social Security and Medicare benefits for wealthier Americans. The move would have the biggest impact on citizens who are currently in their 20s. Haley's campaign, however, did not immediately respond when asked what the new retirement age should be. All right, y'all, daylight savings time kicks off on Sunday. Do not forget to move your clock forward an hour this Sunday as daylight savings time begins. Getting an extra hour of sleep, getting to bed early would be a good idea as well. Lastly, Rock T is out today because he's busy cheering on his basketball superstar daughter. All right, so the Ivy League Conference Championship Tournament is going down. Harmony Turner is number 14, y'all. Harvard versus Columbia goes down today at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central on ESPN+. The winner of this tournament will get a bid into the NCAA March Madness tournament. So congratulations to Rock T and his baby girl.
Yes.
Yeah, Maria
she
Moore,
balling.
Yes, she is.
She out here
I
straight
saw
up
that.
balling.
breaking ankles out there. It's a really good look. So congratulations again goes out to them. I'm Maria Moore, and that's a quick look at news. For more on these stories and other headlines, visit RickeySmileyMorningShow.com. Gary, Hotspot. Yes, Hotspot.
The Hotspot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the Hotspot. It's the BR18.
All right, it's the bottom of the hour, time for the Hot Spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. So the movies in theaters new this weekend, we got Scream 6, which is rated R. This slasher sequel picks up from where Scream 5 left off. Sister Samantha and Tara, along with their friends, become targeted again by a new ghost-face killer. Courtney Cox returns as Gail Weathers, and it's the first Scream without Neve Campbell. And number 2, we got Champions. That's rated PG, and it stars Woody Harrelson. He plays a temperamental minor league basketball coach who gets arrested and has to coach a team of players with intellectual disabilities as community service, and they end up trying to compete in a spot for the Special Olympics. Moving on, y'all, the 95th Academy Awards air this Sunday, and here's some interesting facts and some figures to help get you psyched up. Number 1, $58.6 million is the total cost of the ceremony. That is a lot of money. I said $58.6 million. Wow. Okay. Number 2 is $24,700. That's the cost of the 50,000 square foot red carpet. This is a really expensive situation here. Number 3 is 28%. Share is the year's nominees who are women, and it is the lowest in 4 years. Number 4, $1.95 million, the cost of a 30-second ad during the Oscars. Wow. For a commercial, you got to pay $1.95 million for 30 seconds. That is a lot of money. Well, that's 72% less than the Super Bowl. And number 5, $16.6 million. Average viewers on the last Oscars, that was up 58% from the record low in 2021. All right, one more quick story. Variety reported on March 9th that Saturday Night Live's post-production editors are planning to strike and have set a deadline of April 1st. 12 to 20 editing crew members have announced that they will stop working to disrupt the show if an agreement is not reached with NBC Universal from the bargaining sessions in their bid to pay for inequities and health benefits. Now, according to the Wrap, the Editors Guild has criticized NBC for paying its editors far below industry standards, with assistant editors receiving pay that is a fraction of their unionized counterparts. Wow, so let's keep them in our prayers. Just hope they get some money, because we don't want them to strike, because we love Saturday Night Live. All right, y'all, we're going to wrap up the hot spot on that. Yes?
Hey, you know the summer is approaching.
That's right.
Really quick, and I was wondering, was you and Johnsonville going to come out with a vegan line this year of Brett's?
No, but you know what we are going to come out with? These nuts.